got Nightmare 5s with a video. Make sure I give video a thumbs up. Make sure I get the previous 4-5 videos a thumbs up. Make sure I go check them out also. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got my monetization back, so the algorithm slowly coming back up. You feel me? Make sure y'all get these videos, comment. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all comment. I gotta say it 3 times because y'all act like y'all don't know how to comment no more. I don't know what's going on, but
I've been working as a police officer for more than 15 years in San Diego, California. More specifically, I was a police canine holder. There were some moments on the job where it was rough, but one moment made me see how excruciating the job really is. On March 3rd, 2022 at approximately 12:38 p.m., San Diego Police Department, which I was working at, received a request for urgent cover from the Sheriff's Department at a residence that was not too far from where we were. The request was that there was a woman who had been given paperwork because she had quite a bit of eviction notices. When the deputies tried to talk with the woman and tried to give her the paperwork, they saw a big knife in her hand.
Oh, shit.
She wasn't listening, and she slammed her front door and shut it, and she barricaded it. That's when me, along with the other police officers, were called for backup. When we got to the given address, I, along with the K-9 unit, were told to wait outside of the lobby in case we were needed, which we were later called to enter the unit as an additional less lethal option. We got to the area, and one of the deputies broke down the door. I and some other officers walked through the door, and we went inside of the apartment. We were all calling for her to come out with her hands up, but she wouldn't listen. We were able to see the woman in the room with an open door, and one deputy officer named Jason, he kept shooting warning shots to the wall for her to obey and not to do this the hard way. Right in an instant, we saw the woman charging at us with a knife. We were backing up and out into the hallway, and Jason kept trying to shoot her, but he kept missing. When this didn't work, the woman swung the knife at us, which happened to land on my chest for a second or two, and then it was taken out. This prompted one of the other officers to shoot the woman. She was struck at least once, and she immediately was killed on the scene. I could barely move now. I was in so much pain. I screamed out that I got stabbed, but it seemed like no one acknowledged me just yet. Then like 5 seconds later, an officer asked if anyone was hurt, and I yelled out that I got stabbed once again. I was immediately rushed to the hospital, and I knew I wasn't going to die. I was fortunate enough to get treated for my stab wounds, and not too long after, I was released from a medical center. I soon found out that the woman who stabbed me and got shot and killed was a 47-year-old woman. She was named Yan Lee. She had been getting a lot of eviction notices, but she kept refusing to accept it. She also apparently threatened one of the maintenance workers with a knife the previous day before she died. I was able to move on from this incident, but I'll never forget the feeling of having so much pain in your body that you think that you might not make it out alive. That's just the adventures of being a cop, I guess.
Definitely is, 'cause I ain't never heard of nothing like that. That's crazy.
If you ain't checking in for a couple of days, but you needed some money now, I got you. So Dave,
I be feel bad for, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, but
my whole adult life, I've been working as a police officer from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Fairfax County, Reston, Virginia. It wasn't a job that I really wanted after high school, but I got paid, and more importantly, I've been making friends over the years. One day during this past September, while I was working on a job at 10 a.m., the police department received a request from a mental health professional to conduct a welfare check on some 33-year-old woman named Sydney Wilson. It was also reported that she had been in an agitated state of mind. I volunteered to be the one to do the task. Not too soon after, I think that I couldn't understand that she still held the knife in her hand. But all of a sudden, the first shot, it struck her 3 times in her called for immediate assistance. I said shots were fired, suspect is down.
We already reacted to this,
it asked for medical attention. Blood kept dripping down my face and onto my hands a lot.
Go look on Disturban, the last Disturban video I did, I think.
But it wasn't rapid, which was a good sign. Most of the day, I was treated for the injury. I was satisfied that it was non-life-threatening injuries, and I would be okay.
Make sure y'all go check that video out.
Sydney Wilson, the woman that I had the encounter with, was taken to an area hospital when she was pronounced deceased. All my years working as a police officer, I had never shot anyone before. Each day for quite some time after that incident, I would shake up a little because I actually killed a person. but it was in self-defense. I'm just glad that I'm alive to tell you folks this story. If you want to become a police officer when you get older, you better be ready and prepared for stuff like this to happen to you.
Okay. I'm alright, my friend. I'm okay, my friend.
So this happened to me in 2009. I was 22 at the time, but very short and often mistaken for a young teen. I had just had a driving lesson. And while normally my instructor would drop me off in front of my home at the end of our lessons, that day we had somewhere to be straight after and drop me off nearby a bus stop. My apartment block was about 500 meters away. At the end of the long stretch of a quiet road, it was an area that was being built up at the time, so there were a couple of abandoned old houses to the left and the right, and my apartment block at the very end, and that's it. It's rare to see cars there that weren't just going straight to the apartment block, because there was just nothing there, except for a clinic a couple of streets away. So you could occasionally get someone who was lost, looking for directions. So it's around 8 p.m. and it's just dark outside. The street is barely lit up, but it only takes a few minutes to get from the bus stop to my house, so I don't think anything of it. Until a car drives past me, but then starts backing up until it's driving slowly beside me.
Oh, no.
The woman is driving, and the man is in the passenger seat.
I don't play them type of game. I'm clutching off the rip.
I sort of slow down, thinking that they're going to ask me for directions to the clinic. The woman asks, "Do you live here?" So now I'm thinking they definitely want directions and stop and say, "Yeah, I do." But then she says, "We're the police and we're going to take you home." Mind you, this is a totally normal vehicle. These people aren't in uniform or look any way official. So literally, I'm stunned, and all I can say is something like, "Come on, man, you're lying." Immediately, I'm thinking, these people think I'm only like 10, and they're trying to kidnap me. The woman is starting to get agitated.
I would have gave him something to kidnap.
"You have to respect the police. Get in the car, and we'll take you home."
Look.
I am so shocked.
Take me there,
I'm like, how dare you? I'm part
take
of
me there, cuz.
They think I'm that dumb. At this point,
take me there, cuz. That's what I would talk. Take me there, cuz. You gonna take me there, cuz.
The car is stopped.
God,
and I see the woman moving to open the door. So I burst into the fastest sprint of my life while fumbling with my phone to call my mom, screaming before I even got to the block.
God, take me there.
I'm yelling for her to buzz me in. I'm in danger. My dad went out to look for them immediately after, but the car was nowhere in the area. I informed the police, but nothing ever came of it. I've always been super creeped out by this story and often find myself wondering what their intentions were.
What you think?
I'm glad that they never got me, and I'm glad that I made it home.
That's crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta watch out for people. People crazy out. People crazy out. Make sure y'all go check out that second video though. Like I said, it's in the Disturban. I'm gonna leave that in the description down below. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, Disturban video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check out that video in the description. The second story, we already reacted to that, so that's why I skipped that one. So, you know what I'm saying, for the new people that don't be knowing, that's why I did that. Y'all be acting crazy sometimes, like y'all don't know what be going on. Make sure y'all give your thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all share this video. If you new, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button, and notify, you know what I'm saying, notify you when I post another video. That being said, see you when I see y'all. Let's ride, nigga.